everybody. Welcome back to another podcast of the Royal Spotlight. Today we have, I always get this wrong, Plodski. He's an
Hello,
awesome
everyone.
Aussie. So, hi Plodski, how are you today?
Hello.
Yeah, he's in New South Wales as well, like me. So we're both, yeah, we're both cool people, I guess.
Oh, except for Premier, but we won't go there. She's.
What can I say? How are you today?
I am worn, but extremely excited to be here.
Yeah, you've just worked. You've just worked, and now you're here
Yeah,
with me. So you've had a very busy day. It's
that's
been
just my
great.
life. That's my
Yeah.
life.
You've had a busy day, and I've just like sat here like by the pool, going, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna chill today, do
I'm just
nothing."
gonna shake my head and just look at you. Just go.
I'm sorry. I apologize. All
Yeah,
right.
okay.
For those of you who don't know who Plodski is, he's a streamer. You're a variety streamer, is that correct?
I am doing. I wouldn't say I'm variety so much anymore. I do what's called long playthroughs of series, but I also try and do more. Yeah, I guess I am a variety streamer in the purest thing,
Yep.
but I am trying to do more like series playthroughs. So you go through like the start of the series, so you see how the series evolves across like a whole span of time. I
Yep.
just did the Metal Gear playthrough,
Yeah. How long did that
like
take you?
on and off a year.
Oh my gosh. Holy
Well,
dooly.
so 4 hours a night of streaming
Yep.
at say game like Metal Gear Solid 5 takes minimum 28 hours to complete the story. That's rushing it.
Hmm.
So that's 7 streams a week, or over the course of 2 weeks.
Oh my
And
gosh.
yeah,
That's so many. And were you
it,
streaming every night, or do you have certain nights off, or
I
how were you
have
doing it?
so I have Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday on. They're my definite nights.
Yep.
Then weekends are whatever I feel like. So I can
Whatever
do
you
like
do.
12 hour streams if I want to.
Oh, oh my goodness, 4 hour streams. Is
Yeah,
that a bit
I
much?
know.
I always admire people who can do like 12
Oh,
hours and 24-hour streams. I've only done
I,
one 24-hour stream and it takes it out of you. Like, they're
I
taxing.
must admit, doing the 13-hour stream for the very end of that series run killed me.
Wait, you did a 30-hour stream?
13-hour stream.
Oh, 13.
Sorry,
I was like, holy 30 hours,
because
holy dooly.
I did that for charity as well. So that was a.
Yeah, because you're a part of the WWF charity.
I wouldn't say I'm part of it, but I am like. There's like a small circle of streamers who are we call ourselves the community champions. We do a lot of or we help out with organising the streamer side of things for the charities. So if they're doing like a
Yeah,
campaign for White Left for Plastic, we get to have our say and then also promote and recruit people or
yeah,
outreach people. So like if I go, hey Flick, let's do this. Do you want to come and help out? And you go, yeah,
yeah,
let's
sure.
do it.
Yeah, let's go.
That's someone I can say, yep, I've reached out to her, and then I'll go and keep going. It just saves them. Like they're always stressed out. There's already
Yeah,
two of them
it
at the
saves them
moment,
having to
and
find people all the time as well.
well, they send out like 130 emails a week to different streamers.
No way.
There was only one person at the one point, and then it's now two.
Wow, that's so many. And what do they normally like? What does the money normally go towards?
It depends on the campaign, but it depends. Like some, it goes to the latest one, which was the. Let me have a look. I was going to look it up today.
That's okay,
um,
you can go look it up, take time.
they basically do. They were just trying to replant trees via drone strikes. So they literally shoot
Ah,
the seeds into the ground, and the seeds actually sprout and become new trees for the koalas.
oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the sort of stuff they're always doing. They're always doing like new. They're trying to do stuff like, oh, let's keep koalas alive for the next like
Yeah,
6 months whilst things are regrowing, or
because we all love
you know
koalas.
yeah.
Mm.
Well, let's clean up. Let's pay X amount of money for research into removing plastic out of the oceans, or
Yeah,
it's that sort of thing. So
they're all like environmental ones and animal wise and all that. For those of you
yeah,
who don't know about the WWF, I will put a link down the bottom to them as well if anyone's interested in joining or doing a
yeah.
few
So
charities with them. Um,
I'd definitely say look at their Twitter page because they are always doing something new.
yeah.
And I think at the moment they're not doing anything major at the moment, but within the next 2 months there'll be movement. I think
Yeah, I
for the next
remember a
campaign.
while ago they had one in Sydney.
The
I can't.
koala fod.
Yeah, the koalathon one or something. And you guys, was that like a 7 day stream or no?
It was a 38-hour stream
Yeah,
live
okay.
from a production studio where I was involved with
Yes.
19 hours of it. I think I lost track of time after 10 hours
Yeah, and the stream was like
awake.
going the whole time, and you guys had streamers jumping in and out, and people doing
Yeah.
different things. It was really good. It was so weird to like go to sleep with you guys live and wake up with them still live, and yeah, some
Oh,
of you
yeah.
looked exhausted.
I think Lucy and I think when I was on for my solo thing, Lucy just ended up on the couch next to me, just dead to the world. Lucy's the person from WF that it's our contact. She's
Yeah.
just like, she's
Would
been
you have
up
been
the
like
whole night.
tired from also like organizing it as well? Because all the preparation that goes into it, and then being there for the whole
I
38
think
hours.
I think the whole thing was just like it just devolved into madness by like the hour 30
Yeah.
because I went home and I jumped on like in there like you see text all over the page and just went just berserk.
It was really good. I really enjoyed it actually. And I know they
Well,
reached their goal really fast. They didn't expect to hit it, and then
oh,
it was smashed like instantly almost. So that was like
yeah.
so good to see as well. But yeah.
Well, you had all these people who you wouldn't expect. Like I don't know why, but all these people that you would not expect to be charitable like charity streamers came
Mm.
out of the woodwork, and it was just like holy fuck.
Oh, that's really nice though. Like, good surprise.
But just their communities just got really into it, and it was just
Yeah.
crazy. Like one of
Oh.
them, one lot of free streamers ended up making like a koala calendar,
Oh,
and
really?
they made $30,000 within 10 days. It was
Oh,
so
wow.
they smashed the goal that was originally there for 30,000 was already smashed within that 10 days, but just by them alone.
Yeah, right. Oh my golly gosh, that's so good. I love stuff like that. I
Yeah,
would love to
and that's
like be a part of it one day.
well, do it.
I need to stop
Like
being lazy. Or what the issue is, I normally see it posted like after everything's closed. I'm like, oh damn, I missed out again.
I'll remind you next time.
Yes,
I'll
do
reach out
it.
to you.
Be like, Flick, come on, let's do this. I'm like, okay, let's go. Yeah, that'd be fun. If people come to your streams now, so now you finish was it Metal Gear?
Yeah.
Now you finish
It,
that. What are you moving on to?
so my new thing is Knights of the Republic 2. So that I'm doing both number 1 and 2, which are the Star Wars
Okay.
BioWare games from a
Yep.
long time ago. I decided to make it so that my community chooses for me. And
Oh.
the idea is with this is that because there's choices involved, we're going to put votes for every single choice. Because
Ah.
the first one's a try one and see how it will work.
Yep.
And by the last hour or two, we were getting people involved, like, oh, be a dick and kill this person. And like, fucking
Yeah, I was like, oh god, okay, if that's what you guys want, I have to be a dick now.
yeah. And that's
Fantastic.
that's that's what we're gonna do this time. Is like have dice rolls because it's basically Dungeons and Dragons, but in game forms. There's dice rolls in the background.
Oh,
So
that
of
sounds like lots
course,
of fun.
well,
Yeah. You never
there's
know what to
chaos.
expect. Yeah.
Exactly. So
And what type of game is that? Like, I've never seen that.
um, it's like an RPG, like Bioware games, like RPGs. It's like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's a
Excellent.
bio. The first one was a Bioware RPG, but then the second one's done by Obsidian, which is a little bit more streamlined. But it's a little bit better.
Yeah. And would that be on like all your streams or majority of your streams for
That will be the
however long?
majority of the streams for the next couple of weeks. It takes a long time to get. It's like we're talking 40, 50 hours alone in just gameplay, and
How do
it
you
is
play
boring.
just one game? Like, how
Um,
do you get yourself like?
it's
Do you like have this mindset of like, I'm just gonna play this game from start to finish over however
Metal
long?
Gear, because I love Metal Gear. I could do it. This sometimes I'm considering just starting a new game on the weekends to keep my brain active because I can't just sit there and play lots of
Yeah. I struggle to play like the same games consecutive days in a row. Like I played COD last night, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to play COD tonight. Let's play something else. So I can only imagine playing a story
But
the whole
this is the
time.
thing that it's a good role playing game.
Mm.
But then if you're dead, like if you've been to work all day, then you come back and go,
You're already tired.
yeah, my brain's very
Yeah.
like lost it.
Yeah.
Do
That's
that on
fair
top.
enough. Oh. Um, so with your Twitch, how long have you been streaming for?
Okay, so my first day was the 13th of November 2017. It is now, I
You
think,
know the exact date? Holy dooly.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
impressed.
yeah. How I remember?
How? Your birthday?
No,
No, okay.
so sadly enough, because my work that day decided to let me stay home for a couple of days during November because of the Christmas break. They didn't want us all at once, so
Oh,
I was the
okay.
first cap off the rank to say, "Hey, let's stay. I'll stay home for a couple of days."
Mhm.
So then I need to, like, there's all this leave involved in that. So that actually worked out. I'm like, oh, I've got a camera here. Might as well try and stream.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool then. So the 14th, wait, what did you say? November?
The 13th
13th
November,
November 2017.
yeah,
And what are we now? So that's like 3 years
and two
and a
months.
bit. Well, that's not bad. Over that time, what has been like a highlight for you?
The charity stuff's certainly up there. Some of the things I've done to myself are hilarious.
Yeah, like you're telling me before that you're eating chilies and stuff, and you still owe the stream something.
Yeah, I know. The tattoo.
What was the tattoo for?
So that was for Starlight. Was my very first charity stream lot ever. I
Yep.
promised my chat if I'd hit $1,000, I'd eat a Reaper chili. But also, it was $750 for the chili. Then on top of that, it was $1,000 if I hit $1,000, I'd get a tattoo. If I hit even like $100 over, the chat would get to decide where it goes.
And what was the outcome? Did did
$1,300.
what what are they choosing and where's it going?
So I wasn't dumb, and I actually gave them three options to choose from.
Okay, okay.
No. But there was like for like a whole stream where Starlight were watching me play. They're talking about putting on my penis and then putting on my asshole,
Oh
and
my
they're just there
gosh.
going. The best part was they were pissing themselves laughing. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, they would have loved it, but at the same time, be like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Starlight is watching me. I know
Like
they're enjoying it, but
the gooch tattoo kept coming up. I'm like, fucking shut up about the gooch tattoo.
oh my gosh. So what do you have to get?
So it's going to be a Warhammer reference, a
Hmm.
Blood Angels chapter standard, which I don't know if I can really get one up. It's just the chapter symbol
All right, we'll
with a
I'll
red
show it
blood
later.
drop. Yeah,
Yeah.
with red blood drop. It will be going on my right arm after I discussed multiple times saying I'm not going to get it between my ball sack and my asshole. Several times during that stream and after that stream for the next month or so afterwards.
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't
Do
give
you
up on it.
do you have any other tattoos? Like, do you have tattoos already?
This is going to be my first.
Oh my gosh, your first tattoo. How do you feel about that? Like it's overdue because of COVID, but how?
Honestly, I'm not scared. It's just getting everything organised was a real pain because I was like talking to a guy for a while, and I'm like, "Yep, I'm going to go to Newcastle. I'm going to get it done up there. He's going to stream it, so I'm going to be like crying like a little girl whilst I'm on stream,
Yeah.
and then COVID hit, and I'm like, oh,
Damn, now what?
cool.
So if you do come up to Newcastle, can I come?
Mm. Yeah.
I want to watch you get
It's
it done.
it's NYC. What's his name? I can't remember his name, but he's a Team OCE guy too. That's how we know each other, and he streams
Oh,
as well. So
okay.
he's got the whole thing set up in his tattoo parlor.
That's
So
really
the whole thing
cool.
was I'd go up after 6, and so he'd stay open just for me. Like he'll close the doors, and I'd come in and do it.
Yeah.
This is what we were talking about for ages.
Oh, wow. That's really awesome. So are you gonna like reach out to him again
Yeah,
and yeah?
that's my next step is actually to get that done this year because I've got other stuff that I've got to deal with, but that will be one of my things this year to get done.
Wow. I'm good on you. I have no tattoos and I have no plans of getting tattoos and I don't want to get any charities get a tattoo. So
Well, another thing,
props
like
to you. That's really
I don't
cool.
think I'm not too worried about the tattoo. It's more the everyone's like trying to force like it's gonna be terrible, you're gonna hurt. Like, okay, you don't have to keep telling me this. I'm
I
already
think that
like
just goes hand in hand with it. Like everyone just knows getting a tattoo is going to hurt. I don't see why people have to push that onto people.
I think they wait, they try to stir me up, and because
Oh,
I'm thinking like, okay, it can't hurt that much, and then like I'm thinking about like yesterday. I just had a thought about it yesterday. Like, it's gonna hurt like hell, isn't it?
yeah. And you're doing your right arm like on the inside of your arm or the outside?
No, deltoid.
Yeah, that's all right then, because the inside would be really sensitive compared to the
Yeah,
outside. No, I think you'll be all right there.
yeah.
I
I
wouldn't have
don't.
a clue, but I think you'll be fine. I don't know.
Well, if I can take a needle, like one of those extraction needles, when I was in hospital for one of my fun things, and literally took a
Yeah.
needle that long, because I know you're an RN,
Yeah.
you know about the fun when they do blood drawing, and they literally
Yeah.
just go.
They go.
I
Yeah.
barely even felt it. Like I looked in when I hate needles. I've got like a
Oh,
fear of them.
really?
I go mental. Like I go just snap. If I can take that and not even notice it, I can both sit there and fall asleep with a tattoo going on my off my arm
Oh, I really want to see this happen.
because I'm building up too much, aren't I?
You are. You're building up going, oh, I'm just going to fall asleep. I'm going to be
Yeah.
fine. So I want to be there to see what really happened. I'll be like, you're in tears. You're in pain.
I probably like a massage. I would say for me.
I don't know if I've ever heard anyone refer to a tattoo as a massage. It's a bit
But
different.
oh,
Can you imagine
so
getting like, for you to get like a whole back tattoo then? That's like a full back massage for you.
yeah, but then it'll be itchy as hell afterwards because of all this dead skin that comes off the tattoo.
Yeah, just lather yourself up with moisturizing cream. You'll be right. Just slap on moisturizing
Yeah,
cream.
but we'll see.
Well, that's a pretty big one actually. And you raised $1,300.
On my first cherry stream ever.
Yeah. Wow. And I quite
Yeah,
like Starlight Foundation as well, so that was a really good cause.
well, what the big thing is, my most of my donations for charity stuff. I'll be honest with everyone here. I work for a bank,
Yep.
so a lot of the charity stuff I do, I mention to a select few people who some of my customers I work with, some of the users. They are really passionate about charity, and
Yep.
they pass on message to their friends and family. So
Oh, that's such a
sometimes
good
I'll get,
idea.
yeah. So I go, hey, like you just sort of slip it in with the conversation, like, oh, I just fixed your computer and I'll fix this issue. So how terrible are you feeling,
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, like, they've all got their own businesses. They can spare a few dollars, and they get to claim back on tax as well.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Majority of them don't. But two I
Oh.
know who are really big. Like we're talking, one has dumped like $200 $300 in one go, and I'm like, you didn't need to. He's like, dude, I'm Christian. I give a lot of money out to other charities, but why wouldn't I give it out to someone who's working their ass off for our charity?
Yeah, right. I have a friend, and he does the same. Oh, who was streaming? Oh, yeah, Andy and that was streaming. And they were doing a charity stream. And then my mate comes in and really wants like them to reach this goal. So my mate just turned around and just dumps all this money. I'm just there going, did you just do that? He's like, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like, how do you have that much like money? He goes, it's charity. It's good. It's fine. I'm like,
yeah.
I was blown away. I'm just in there going, what the fuck did I just witness? Like my mate just did that. I'm like, good on him though. Like, yeah.
Oh, don't
Even
worry.
they were dumbfounded. They're like, yeah. In saying that,
It,
my friend now has to stream wearing a princess dress for the whole month. So it was worth it.
see, I actually promised to get Sailor Moon involved.
Oh
It,
yeah.
not, it is going to happen. I just need to find one big enough hobby.
I have Sailor Venus.
Yeah, but okay, me big
No,
me.
I was thinking more like you could be Sailor Moon one day and I can be Sailor Venus one day and we can do something
Yes,
together. That's
we'll
where I
go
was
like
going with it.
because I'm gonna do a cooking stream. I'm gonna go to the gym, do a gym stream, and gonna dress up like Sailor Moon.
That
So
is awesome.
what I was planning on doing one day is finding the Sailor Moon costume, have
And
the
doing
beard and
cooking
all
in
that.
it?
Yeah, and also the gym works. Like,
Oh
ooh,
yeah. Oh my god. I'm gonna go to Amazon after this and try and find you a Sailor Moon costume.
yeah, it's good. More power.
Bing! Oh, that's great. Was that part of a different charity
That
stream?
was that was part of the
Or the same one?
that was Starlight. So I've been holding on everyone. No, everyone's forgotten about all this. I'm like, good, you've all forgotten about this.
And now the podcast come out and triggers
Yeah,
everyone's memories again. Oh yeah, that's right. Plotski owes us this.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bring it.
right. I
Help
don't.
me find it. If you can find me a Sailor Moon costume, it will happen.
Yeah, I'm going to. And if I'm not going to, my community would definitely find you something. The amount of shit they find me is unbelievable. I have a PO box, and I've just started doing costumes for an hour, and I only had like 3 costumes, and everyone was like, "If we get you this, would this be one of the cosplay stuffs?" And I'm like, "Yes." Next thing you know, they're like, "Go check your PO box." I'm like, Oh my god. I literally have like a dinosaur onesie. I have a blow up dinosaur. I have a white nun. And I think I have like bacon coming or something because I already have an egg.
I am concerned.
Yeah, so I'm like, this is great.
I'm yet to open up a PO box myself, but I have been planning on doing it this year,
Yeah. You should
and
do one.
I'm concerned because I'm thinking like it's going to be confetti or you know dead fish or something. Just
I've
like
I've got to show you something. We did this thing in December. Um, it was a drawing competition. Yeah. This is the drawing I got sent. If you recognize it. Yeah, it's quite a good drawing.
I'm actually impressed with that. It looks like identical to one of your emotes.
It
Eh?
is. He copied off the email. He's like, "Can I get a big picture of your email?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then that's like one of our friends wearing like his
Lion costume.
yeah, pretty much. So I got that in the post. So that was fantastic. So a PO box
Yeah,
is worth it. You get some good things.
sort of half like scared because like if I get stuff from companies, I'll be having like paints of that on one side and like you have like dildos and lube on the other side of the
Yeah.
box.
So my friend was like mucking around. He's like, "Oh, I had this really idea, but I decided not to do it, and I was going to mention in your stream, but I didn't want someone else to take the idea." I'm like, "What were you going to do?" He's
What?
like, "Well, now you have a PO box." I was going to like joke around and said you like dildos and stuff. I'm like, "Please don't do that, and please don't mention that to anyone else because they would definitely do that." It's like, "Yeah, I guess I should just keep that to myself, shouldn't I?" I'm like, "Yes, please. Let's just not go anywhere with that one." He's like, "If
So,
you're a male, it'd be a different story, but you're a female." I'm like, "Thank you."
so everyone who's listening to the podcast, please do not do this.
Don't do
Please
it.
don't.
Don't. That'd be like a level of like respect or something. I don't know what to
I,
call it.
I mean, honestly, for me, I'll be for like just look and go, okay.
I'll be like, seriously? The fuck? I'll be like, which one of you guys sent this to me? You know what would be funny though, if we did get one and we sign our names on it and we send it around to like different streams in the PO boxes and no one knows where it comes from. So by the end you'll have
Yeah,
like a bunch of
anonymous.
names on it and be like, which one of you sent it?
Could you imagine if we sent it to like, say, you know, oh, who could we send it to? Like, get one
Ghost.
and just get Ghost, and then like, say, like a partner streamer, and just keep the like, put a note saying,
Yeah.
have a note with it saying, keep it going, and just sign your name, keep it going, and just have it anonymously
I think
sent.
I might do something like that actually. This sounds actually quite fun. Now I've got to think of what we can. I'll think of something. That'd be
Oh,
quite cool.
give it. You know, the first person was go, just looking to go, yep,
Yeah.
no.
Wow. No, I'd hope they'll do it though. I hope they'll keep it going. Wouldn't that just be really fun? And that'd be really fun for like, just say it was actually able to be opened up on stream. For someone to open up on stream and other streamers to be in there going, hey, that's who has it now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and then no one says anything still.
What you should do is have like a very large box and have it like at the bottom of the box and like put it like sort of locked in like a little like mold so it can't bounce around.
Yeah. Oh,
So like, they open up the
ideas.
box and look at it and go,
What is this?
just look at the camera.
Okay, I have to create this. This would be fun. I'll have to like send it to you first or something just to get like names on it
Yeah,
and then
they go from there.
go around. Yeah. Okay, I have ideas of what we could do. Anyway, watch out streamers, we're coming for you.
But it's got like 30 names on it. We was like the last person just goes, what is this? It's not like a dildo anymore. It's just like paint on top of it with all the names people saw.
Yeah. Just ends up as a mess going, what do I do with this? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's draw it back. So with your streaming, you
Yes.
have some outside hobbies which you are bringing onto stream.
Yes, and it seems like I have been polluting a lot of other minds as well. I saw two people today painting Warhammer on one that apparently he's been doing for a while, which I would say sure. They've all been watching Twitter because you see me on Twitter all the time, like just go, oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not going to say, I'm not going to toot my own horn and say it's my, it's me doing it, but the fact that I've been doing it for about a month,
You've been
and
doing it for
people
a
have been,
while.
yeah, I've been doing streaming it for a month,
Yeah.
and the averages have been pretty high. Like we're talking 40, we had 30 to 40 one night, sitting there talking to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really good.
And just hanging out and talking. But
Yeah.
then you're seeing people starting to do it more and more because they're like, oh, you're seeing like continuous bombardment of images. Like
Yeah.
literally 20 minutes before we started, got
Oh
this
my
little guy on.
goodness.
I just painted him, repainted him with a
Yeah.
prop the green I like.
He's
I'm
really
like,
cool.
I repainted him the correct green I like.
I like
So,
that. So how
so
many have you done? You have a whole collection. I saw you put up a picture recently with like you have like a row of them.
okay, so I've got. Let's have a look.
We have the same chair, by the way, same color.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Isn't it awesome? Yeah.
It's the regal throne.
They're so comfy.
Yeah, well, AK. When I went over the AK and actually got this chair, I actually sat down and that's the first thing I did was just like, I'm buying this now.
Yeah, so me and my brother were getting one for Christmas, and I walked into their warehouse and I sat down and I'm like, this isn't how I sit on a chair. Can I sit on the chair how I normally sit on chairs? And like, yeah, I'm like, can I
Yeah,
take my shoes off? They're like, yeah. Next thing you know, shoes are off, legs across. I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
this is the one.
yeah. Quiche is awesome. I like quiche.
I don't know who I spoke to. I remember it was ages ago now. Yeah, comfy chair. I'm
So,
really impressed with it.
yeah, uh,
What is that?
this is the foam I have to carry. This is when you're carrying them around for when you want to play the game. You carry them in a huge bag.
Yeah.
But this is the foam, so I'll just give me a sec.
Oh wow, look at them all.
And that's only like the HQ stuff. I'm still got like another 10 or 15 to do of them. And I've got
Yeah.
another 50 or 60, no, 50 normal guys to do on top.
And that's Warhammer, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you plan on doing them? Just like keep them or do you play it?
I actually play the game, so I actually sit there and actually will play with dice, and just COVID sort of killed that enthusiasm because
Yeah, I know. Especially being Sydney where you guys flared up again as well.
they didn't start me.
Oh, no, I don't. I had a planned book to Western Australia and you guys get one case and Western Australia went, nope, you're out. I'm like, God damn it. So yes. Yes.
Wollongong got hit too by one person. They went for the whole mall and infected every like 20 people out of that.
We've had nothing up here for a really long time. I think like August or something last year. And we go into work and all we see is like our whole window is like plastered with all these hot spots.
Yeah,
So any guest who comes in, they're like, oh, we've been out of Newcastle. I'm like, have you been to Sydney? They're like, yeah. I'm like, have you been to
no.
any of these places? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, go through. I'm like,
I love when they bloody Sydney, man. It is so dead in the city.
oh
There's
really?
like no, like barely anyone in there.
Wow, I would love to see it, like to see how different it is, because it's normally packed.
Okay, it's half capacity at least for Sydney. Like,
Wow.
like George Street, you can walk down and you're not getting bumped over by people at lunchtime. It was
No
crazy.
way.
I
That's insane.
was there on Thursday.
Yeah, well, I guess everyone's also working at home. Wait, why were you in the city?
Work needed me, and then it was just like
Do I have to come in? So
it
do you
was
work in the city?
as well. Yeah.
Oh, cool. I guess.
Sorry, just noticed something on my this little guy's painted recently. I'm like, oh, I have to
What?
repaint him.
Why?
A little bit of green on his arm. It's meant to be khaki.
Oh, damn. How long does it take you to paint one?
One of those guys takes me about an hour.
That's not
To that
bad.
standard, it could be a lot longer. I only
Yeah.
do a certain amount of steps, and then that's it. I'm happy for them to be on the board.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah,
is there like a procedure you follow to paint it, or
I have I've got what's called a recipe. So I've got like 20 paints involved for mine.
a 20 what?
Paints.
You have 20. Oh my God, 20 paints. Holy
And
moly.
20 ways how to do it, and 20 ways how to lay it on, and yeah, you have to do it at a certain time of the day because the temperature in the air is okay. And
And how much does like one of them cost to buy?
one of them, those guys, about $3. I have 70 of them.
Holy shit. That's a lot.
Yep,
Is that the whole? Is that like the whole collection? 70?
not including tanks,
Oh,
planes, and yeah.
so people wise,
Not
it is.
see. I run a very what's called a horde army. So I run like men over the tanks, but then I've got a lot of backup with tanks. So
Yeah. So you have tanks as well?
I do. I've actually got one here, my joy.
Oh, that's way bigger than I thought.
This is a super heavy. I can't play this normally. I have to agree with my opponent before I take it out.
For some reason, I was like, he's been like this little tank. Be like, oh, here's my
No, no,
tank.
no.
Oh, that's cool. Did you paint that one as well?
Yes, this wasn't took me 16 to 20 hours. I did that straight though. That was nothing else I did but that for one day.
Oh my gosh, that is
That is
awesome.
that's a lot more detailed too. That's my level of detail when I'm actually give a shit and actually want to get like this done.
That looks like something you would buy from the shops. Like that looks really good. That's amazing.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it honestly, it's probably my best work.
it's your most proudest one. How
Hey,
so you now do this on streams, right? Oh,
yep.
careful, poor tank.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah, don't swear. That swear jar.
Yeah, so I'm starting to do the men on streams. Like along for a long time, I was just doing streaming and then painting afterwards. And then by the end of the month, I might get like one person done out of like so. And now I'm like finding new ways to do stuff and finding it easier to do it and
Yeah,
quicker and like I'm talking as I'm doing it.
yeah. It makes the time go quicker as well, and I guess you're still socializing in a
Well, it's
sense while you're
it's
doing
it's
it.
it's just chatting, but with the added thing of I'm showing people what I'm doing and
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
And that's I was trying to explain this person I was watching this afternoon. It was like she's like, I don't do just chatting. I said, yes, you are. Technically, you
yeah.
are. You're
You're
just
just
sitting here
chatting.
talking but you're talking and painting, and you're like, it's the first time doing it, so she doesn't know what to expect.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a interesting concept to try and get your head around sometimes because you are just chatting, but you're just also
Talking to
being
yourself
busy.
essentially, in a way.
Yeah, in a way you are. It's
But
just
then,
like IRL when you go out, like when I do my IRL streams and I'll be at the beach or something, and here I am walking along, literally talking out loud to myself. And sometimes I forget that I'm by myself because I like have the chat and everything, and then I'll come into like a crowd of people. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right. They
yeah,
think I'm talking to myself, but I'm like reading chat. Like it's
there's
kind of
a
like,
streamer.
hmm.
There's a streamer I have been watching a bit. I know quite well called Luke Splucy. Do you know who that is?
I know who Lucy is. Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah,
She does the fishing ones,
yeah,
and the best part was someone like she has a text to speech on,
yeah.
and they insulted someone by calling them a muppet.
Oh,
It's that awkwardness of like you didn't say it, you didn't say it, but then you got to explain to the old man who's like 80 years old what has happened
yeah. Or
on
like
camera.
when the fart sounds go off, and she's like, I promise you, I didn't just fart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's just when people are around and she has to explain what she's doing, and it's just
yeah.
that the hair getting things around in the back of your head.
Yeah, and because the the population that aren't online don't understand it at all. Like they
Yeah,
just can't get their head around. They're like, wait, so they can hear you? And it's like, yes, they
yeah,
can hear me. It's like, can they hear me? And like, yes, they can hear you too. Like, yeah, it's very interesting to explain to people. But yeah, I was actually thinking of sending like a little present to Splucy. Earlier on, we had that conversation. I'm
yeah.
sure she
Sorry,
would
yeah,
pass it
sorry.
on. So with your paintings,
Hmm.
you're wanting to start a Plodski cast? No, what's he calling it?
Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing is a hobby hangout thing. So I've
Yeah.
seen there's a company that does this sort of stuff called Warhammer who's been doing it for a long time since
Yep.
COVID started, and I'm thinking, you know what? Why not extend upon the idea and have no matter what you do, like you sew, you paint, you write music, or you just do anything, just sit here or sit there, either on camera or in person, and just like as a group, and
Yeah.
just hang out in Discord and have a good time and have a good conversation.
Sounds like such a good idea to bring people together no matter what they're doing. Just someone to
Yeah,
chat with and
yeah,
get
and like
conversations going.
it doesn't matter what you do, whatever hobby you have, as
Yep.
long as you can have fun and just like just if you're doing the same thing, like, oh, let's just try that, or I want to try this one day, or
Yeah. And especially like you said, because of COVID, everyone has like gone, I guess, within themselves. No one's going out socializing much. I'm too busy engrossed in like all your camera angle that you're moving your camera around to. So technical
anyway,
difficulties always.
I
The
know.
life of a streamer.
Yep.
You're not a real streamer until.
Yeah, well, unless you know how to fix everything on the fly, you should.
Oh god. Yeah, fixing things on the fly. I guess that's something that you really learn over time. I think streaming is definitely a learn as you go.
Like, I love these people who like do like boot camps with how to stream. Like, nah, you can't do it like that.
Do what?
They do like these boot camps of how to stream, like how to be engaging, and you know,
Oh, yeah. It's like, no, I think streaming is definitely something you have to like pretty much just dive into and learn for yourself.
into experience and then go from there. That's
Yeah,
the only way. Like,
yeah. Like I watched a few videos before, like when I first started streaming, I'd watch a few videos. I'm just like, oh yeah, and I'll be like, no, I just need to do it and fix it. And then once you like learn something, you got to add something else on, and then I don't know, learn how to fix that by yourself.
what annoys me is when you get people. Oh, but I can do something better than you. Like, I can do your stream better. I'm like, all right,
Okay, off you go. Cool.
yeah, come on.
Bye. I'll see you. I'll see you do it better elsewhere.
I love the guy like, when they give you they go, they tell you to do things. It's like,
It's like no, you just don't know. Yeah, my setup is really weird. I don't stream in the 20. I mean, in the 1920 or 1080. I stream in like 1920 and 1078.
okay,
Yeah, I can't remember why I did that, but I know I had to do that because it was just like messing up royally with me, and that seemed to fix it. And I haven't touched it since. I'm like, don't touch it. Yeah, it's odd, but it works.
it should be good to go now.
Good to go now. When you go out,
Mm.
where would be your favorite place to get food from?
Chicos.
Like,
I don't think I've told you about Chicos yet, have I?
well, until recently, I always thought Chicos were Chicos from like a fish and chip shop, you know, like the Chico rolls. But
Yeah.
is that what you mean, or do you mean the burger shop?
There's an actual chicken place in Wollongong. That's a franchise
Yes.
which has two.
What's his name right
Um,
there? Can't think of his name. Shook. Shook IRL. No, Shook. The real Shook. Don't know his name right now. The real Shook one. That's the one. He went to
oh,
Chico's. Yeah, and I was really confused because he's talking about Chico's. I'm like, why are you getting a Chico roll? Like, it's not that. It's just a bloody Chico roll.
because
And
they're
it's a burger
freaking
place.
yeah. In Wollongong, there's two. There's one in Fig Tree and one in Wollongong proper,
Yeah.
and they were what for people who lived in Wollongong like as long as I'd have, or I was living there for my whole basically until I was 29. I basically used to go to Chicos all the time.
Wow.
They're like it's a Greek owned operation, but the way that they
Oh.
keep it's like a burger, right? But it's like
Yeah.
3 times the size of a normal burger. Like we're talking a dinner plate
They're
size.
huge. They are. And there's like a mini one and then a large one. And you
Yeah,
got a mini one and it was like a normal sized burger. So I can only believe what a large one looks like.
I can show you one if you would like. I bought one recently.
Real wait, how are you going to show me one?
I've got a photo. I'll send it on the chat.
Okay, yeah, send it.
Give me a sec. Gotta find the photo now.
That's all good. Yeah, they're and they have all different types. There was like a was there like a taco burger and there was like an Aussie burger or there was like
The New Yorker, which is my favorite.
yeah, right. They have so many different type of different burgers. It was insane.
Hawaiian, sweet chili. What else? They've got They've got pork roast rolls now, which is the
Ooh.
same size as the burger. It's yeah.
I might have
I'll
to
try
go
that.
there just to have one.
I'm converting people. I've been making it my last mission to convert people.
All right, then we will do that. I'll add that onto my list of things I have to do.
Ah, on
Okay.
Facebook. So on Facebook, I made a petition to them, like a declaration to them saying, "Hey, I spent 12 hours of 12 minutes of my Christmas Eve stream praising Chico's so much to the point I was actually showing people who were internationals the menu of Chico's and walking them through everything, explaining to them how good they are. What are you gonna do for me? How are
Yeah.
you gonna repay this you know this loyalty to Chico's for many years on this platform? I haven't
Yeah.
heard back from them yet, so
Oh, you might have to like, like I don't know how Facebook works. I don't have Facebook. Like repost it or at them or something. That'd be so good to hear something back. That'd be
I
pretty
actually
awesome.
went there directly last weekend, and I was sort of like hoping they want to see my face, but
Yeah. So they only have like two centers, like Australia wide.
yeah, that's it. They've only got two shops, but they're popular enough where they could probably open a whole chain in Sydney, but not. I don't think they will because it's just too much work.
Yeah. Yeah, their menu was like looked insane. It was crazy.
There you go. That's a burger by itself on a normal plate. That's that's
That's
a that's a
enormous.
that's a sorry. That is a bread plate, like a
Yeah.
yeah
I'm gonna put this picture like just below here, okay,
yeah
in chat. As soon as
yeah.
we put below there, it'll pop up and you guys can check it out. It looks really good. Is that the New York one?
So that's a New York one.
Mm.
So it's got iceberg lettuce, Swiss cheese, honey mustard,
Yeah.
their own variation of schnitzels. They do like different versions of it. They got a nacho one where they make our nacho cheese Doritos or something. They make it the batter.
Wow. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Oh,
We're gonna have to try one.
it takes me down, and that's like a hard feat.
How long does it
One
take to eat? We just
me not
inhale it.
long.
Yeah.
It's not long. It doesn't take long, but you just feel like
Yeah. Food coma.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Okay, I will get a small one of some type one day.
Well, I tried to get Ghost to go down to Wollongong with me when he was up in Sydney.
Oh yeah.
He just
He's like, no.
he just
Why?
would he was scared. I can tell.
Scare. Oh my gosh. I'll give it a go. Ghost,
Yeah,
I'm
good.
gonna give it a go, Ghost. You have to come back to Sydney and give it a go. Looks good. Do you have like a favorite drink you get when you go out? Alcoholic
Uh,
or non-alcoholic, doesn't matter.
depends where I go. If
Okay.
I go out to a pub, it's usually beer or like I usually go for like an IPA or I'll
What's an
go just
IPA?
Indian Pale Ale
Oh, okay. Yep, yep.
or Scotch and Coke. Which one?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a bit bogany, but
that's all
whatever.
right. I love my rum and coke. So that's all good.
Um, and if it's just non-alcoholic, probably just water. I usually go for like mineral water. I don't like a lot of. I'm
Yeah.
trying to avoid just soft drink from now on because it's just really bad for you. And currently, I have gone 17 days without a Monster or energy drink, and I've
That's
been drinking them.
awesome.
Well, I've been
Yay.
drinking them for like I've basically been on stimulants the whole last couple of months, and now it's like taking its toll on me.
Yeah. I can
So I'm like,
imagine.
it's like just fighting that, like like you keep crashing out every now and again. Yeah,
Yep.
it's not. It's just quitting cold turkey was not a good idea, but it's the only way you can do it.
We got a soda stream. I've been using that. Um,
That's a good idea.
obviously we're having like the Coke and stuff, but it's not okay. I do have a Pepsi right now. In saying that, I think I've had two this year, which is an
Good.
improvement on how many I used to drink. And for Christmas, we bought a case of energy drinks, and I still have nine of them in the fridge. So I'm doing better because we have been drinking the soda stream instead. Oh my god, English right now. Yeah. So that's good. Like for
Yeah.
you, that's awesome.
Well, it's a bit of a shock to the system, and I will
Yeah, it is.
say like I want to get it out of my system because like I was very tempted today to get one because I was at the service station. I'm like getting fuel. I'm like, and I'm like, nope.
Have you ever thought of having any of these things at all? And any of those?
That's probably just as bad for me because it's like leading for another. It's the
Oh.
problem is for me. It's more I want to sort of naturally wake up and have my sleep patterns not destroyed by like
Uh,
taurine and yeah.
my sleep pattern doesn't change when I have any of these.
See, I've got that sort of stuff. I've got like the what do I call them? Not G Fuel, the other one, the Australian one, the Legion stuff.
Quantum? Oh, Legion. Yeah, I have
I've got
Legion too.
Legion,
Yeah,
and I haven't drunk that stuff for a long time. I've avoided that. I've
yeah.
avoided. So I'm
That's
just
fair
trying to.
enough.
I know that they don't have as much crap in it,
They still
but it's
do,
just,
obviously.
yeah, well, I want to avoid having that sort of stuff just in
Yeah.
case.
No, good, good. Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Heat, streamer health's important, people.
It is. It is very important. Don't fall for gimmicks all the time. Look
Says
after
a guy
yourself.
who literally can eat like a burger the size of the dinner plate.
Yeah, that's a big burger. I still have it open.
Well, it's food porn pretty much. Like
It
every time
it
I see
looks
that
really
photo,
good. I was tossing up today, to either go to that what's that place? Gomez.
or
Uh,
Guzman Y Gomez,
the what?
Guzman Y Gomez,
Yeah, to go there or go to a kebab shop. And I really went to both of
Mexican.
them.
Mexican's awesome. Why would you not go Mexican?
I got lazy and had a meat pie instead. I didn't have to leave the house for a meat pie. I just
That's
chucked in the oven. But
I love
yeah,
Mexican food.
I
I
was gonna
love
go to the
it.
Mexican one. I've decided I'm gonna go get that tomorrow instead. Yep, I was just too lazy to leave the house. I was like tossing up between both of them for like maybe like 2 hours, going, oh, which one do I want to get? And I went to the fridge. I'm like, hey, meat pie oven done, problem solved.
I'm
It
not gonna
was
say a
great.
word.
Yeah, yep, that was
I
good.
think I what did I have for lunch today? Oh, on the way back from the job on site, I ended up getting I ended up getting a triple Bondi from Oporto's all the way back, and I'm like,
Is that the one that has? Does that have pineapple on it?
no. So the normal Oporto, the Bondi has just the free. It's the free
Oh,
things with chili on it.
yeah, right. I haven't had one of them. I don't really eat much Portos, but that would have filled you up.
Yeah, well, I haven't had anything since. So.
Yeah, that's a good thing then. Holy dooly. Nice. No dinner for you tonight. There will be
Sure,
dinner. There'll
we'll
be
go
dinner.
with that. Yeah.
There'll be dinner. That's okay. All right. So, what does 2021 hold for you?
Hopefully, new car.
Ooh.
So my inheritance is still. There's been this whole thing with my family, and there's a inheritance that's still hanging up in the air.
Yeah, right.
Hopefully, new car,
What
which
kind of
will,
car do
and
you want?
also, oh, I'm looking at a Subaru Liberty, either 2017 or 2018, or a Rexy
Yeah,
2017,
nice.
2018.
I like Subarus.
That means a new machine, possibly a new PC.
Ooh, with the
So
whole 3080s and all that fun stuff.
yeah, so I'm gonna try and do something like that.
Do you
I'm
have two
looking at
PCs or one?
one.
Would you upgrade to have a second PC, like the
I'm
whole
thinking that
streamer
that's what I'm
PC
looking
and
at doing eventually, but
yep.
at the moment, I'm happy to. If it's all can run on one, that should be fine.
Yeah, fair enough. That's
Because
cool.
I'm just looking at the space. I don't have enough space for two GPUs, right?
Yeah, that's fair. I get that.
But also, like, yeah, that's it. And oh, actually no, and just improving myself as I go. Like,
Improving yourself.
I'm always finding new ways. When you look at my start of my Metal Gear Solid playthrough,
Yeah.
the very end, you can see a massive difference in how I do things.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna have to go
I
look through your VODs. Where are they saved somewhere or just on?
Yeah, so I made a collection of 100. So apparently a whole lot of them got missed because of somehow I deleted them all,
Oh,
or a whole lot
okay.
of them.
Yeah.
But it's still 140 hours.
That's so long. That's so good though.
Yeah. So like you can see from the very start of the very first video to the moment I finish,
Yeah.
like I make a scene, so I disappear when a cutscene comes on, and you have like a little symbol down the bottom saying, "Hey, this is Plodski's stream," and yeah,
Yeah,
little things like that. Like,
right.
and that's the very start of it. I was on screen talking and making actions and that. And now you don't you don't see me anymore. I just disappear like into the
Yeah, so you
ether.
have the cutscenes to get like the full immersion. You take yourself
Yeah.
away, and then once that's done, you
I
bring yourself
also
back
mute
again.
myself as well. I
Yeah.
sometimes mute myself and not say a word or yeah.
Yeah, right. That sounds really good. I might go check it out to see the evolution of you over the time.
The theatrics.
Yes. Hmm. So inheritance, a new car, new PC. You want to get
I'm just
your
working on
podcast
myself.
going.
Yeah, that's the next thing. The podcast.
The Plodcast. I quite think that's a really cool name for it, the Plodcast. I quite like
I,
that.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Well, honestly, I'm just gonna sit there and just talk like this.
Will
It's
that
gonna
just
be
be on
like
your
this.
stream or on YouTube as well? Like, will you stream it and then upload to YouTube, or is it just a stream
Both.
thing? Both.
Probably do the both. And then, like, honestly, I don't mind just. I could talk to someone for hours.
Yeah.
That's just how I am. And I just like sure we could have a script involved and questions and all that. I don't mind having questions involved, but then making that just like a dot point and just go from there
Yep.
works for me perfectly fine.
That's pretty cool. That sounds great. Do you have a YouTube at the moment?
I do have a page, but I barely ever put anything to it.
Fair enough.
Well,
That's all good then.
it's just Plodski then. It's just
Just
Plodski.
just Plodski. I'm trying to
I do.
get I'm trying to get 100 subscribers so I can get my
I
own
think
link.
some of my videos have like I've been putting up stuff like I do like a compilation of me being an idiot on in Metal Gear. Like I do something
Yeah.
like get frustrated, so chat ended up getting all these clips of me doing this one part for like 20, 30 minutes. And
Oh,
you see my face by the end, it's like
the frustration of it all. Yeah. Are they up on YouTube, are they?
they are, yes.
Ooh, I might go check them out as well. That's pretty awesome. That's great. So at the end of this, everyone will see your links. You have a Twitch, obviously, which
Yep.
is twitch.tv/Plodski. And
Hmm.
then you have a Twitter,
Yep.
which is the
Plodski
same.
TV. That's Plodski TV now. I think I changed that recently. Yeah, I couldn't get Plodski. The guy, some guy's got it from like Russia, and he will not respond.
Yeah, that's like me and my Instagram is literally like Princess Flick with an underscore at the end because someone else has Princess Flick or Princess underscore Flick, and they don't
Yeah.
even talk. They haven't posted anything. I'm like, can I just have my name? Like, you haven't posted in like 3 years. Come on now.
But
Yeah.
so Plodski TV on Twitter. Also Plodski, I think it's Plodski TV on Instagram now. I'm gonna and also got a Plod Hammer, which is my Warhammer
Okay,
and stuff.
cool. I will add that
So
as well. Yep.
I have a TikTok.
Yes, you have a TikTok. Do I follow you on TikTok? I
I
think I
don't think.
might.
Yeah, let's have a look. I'm just gonna have a look.
I'm gonna have to like make sure I do follow you because I've just started making TikToks again. They're pretty bad, but you know what else can you do about it?
I don't
They're
really
just a
do
lot of
anything on
fun.
it. It's more just to hang out with different teams.
Yeah. Oh, well, you and I just got the same ad. I heard that. Let me see if I follow you. Let's see. No, which one am I going to?
So
Following.
it's Plodski.
No, I'm not following you. What? Find friends. How do I find friends? We might do this after. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. God, I'm not getting to you right
Did
now.
you get one of those 60 dances? Did you?
No, I just am like going to like scanning stuff. You know what? I'll find you afterwards. We'll get there.
It's just
We'll get
Plodski
there.
anyway. Like it's yeah.
Yep. Cool.
And I think that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, and you have your Instagram for your Warhammer painting.
Yeah. Which I'm starting to add more to as the day goes. So
I think that's very, very like awesome that you're doing that. I think that's such a good idea. Do you
like
have any other hobbies outside of like those ones?
I've got like like I used to play rugby a lot. I used to it just it's sort of become like this like I've my whole life is now sort of like slowed down a lot
Yeah,
because of this work is like it does take a fair bit of my time away.
it does,
And
doesn't it?
yeah.
Not that I work, but I can imagine it would take a lot of people's time away. I'll work one day. Alrighty. Well, Plodski, thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Oh, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I've quite enjoyed
We
it.
been a lot of fun.
It has been a bit fun. I've seen like all different camera angles of you guys, of you, which you guys are probably going to miss out on half because I'll cut it out, so you guys have no
Yeah.
idea what we're talking about. Um, but yeah, I might actually message you later about our idea about sending stuff to streamers, and might get something going.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, and I might actually even like message you about actually going down to Wollongong to try the burgers.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, I think at the moment, COVID, this is how crazy, how good they are with the whole response to the COVID.
Yeah.
They've made it so you can't sit there, but everything's like, they've got touch screens. You actually have to
Yeah, it's
type
all
in.
outside.
Yeah, because what they've done, they've made it so you have to go around the corner. So at Fig Tree, they've got like a car park. That's now not even a car park anymore. There's a
Mhm.
thing you got to stand under like a warning. So
Yeah.
you go around the side, type in. You can type in your meal or go to the counter and order.
Yeah.
Um, you order it. There's a plastic fleck or plastic glass screen separating you from the kitchen area,
Oh
and they
wow.
literally bring it out to you.
Yeah. It's really interesting. We actually have a KFC up here that I drove past the other day, and it was so weird. It was almost like a walkthrough instead of a
Mm,
drive-through. There's like just lanes of machines to order your food from that you just like walk
yeah,
through, order it, then walk forward. It was so
that's
bizarre. I
that's
haven't.
pretty much what it's like. But the way that they're done is that once you order, you got to stand out in the car park area, or what was
Yeah.
the car park area, and wait for them to call your number, and then go pick it up from this plastic screen, like because it protects them from you breathing on
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
and then walk away.
It's amazing. Look what COVID's
Then,
done to us.
well, they've had that done since May last year. They're the only place I know that's gone to that sort of level.
Yeah. Well, I think this one KFC's done the same. It looked really bizarre driving past. I was like, what am I looking at? Yeah, I was turning a corner so I couldn't actually have a look. But yeah, I tried to look, but I had to watch the road. I flee
If
do
you,
not on air. Okay.
so if you want to go to Chico's, let me know. We'll organise a day
Yeah,
trip.
definitely, definitely. Let me know when you're free and stuff, and I'll come down and we'll do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for chatting. I will put Plodski's links down below and at the end of this podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, thanks for having a good chat. Bye, Plodski. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.